morning everyone, welcome to my channel and your show Superhero Next Door. So today's superhero, not one, there are two. So they own the company over here in Gainesville. So they are not helping themselves, they are helping other people also, local talent. They are helping to boost their talent to help, they are helping them. They are fundraising over there to help local talent. So I want to invite my superhero, Gainesville super talent, Mr. Drew and Mr. Kevin. Hi Drew, we love to have you here.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Love to be here. Love to be here right now.
Hi Kevin, how are you?
Good. Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it seems so. So welcome here from my behalf and all the Gainesville because we're really proud of you. So Drew, I have to ask you something, and I have to ask you a few questions which maybe inspire another Drew or Kevin out there. So how did you come up with the name of organization, or I mean, it was both of your collective effort, or it was one of your idea?
I think it was a mixture of both of our ideas. They kind of both the ideas kind of came at a really good time. Me and Kevin were involved in some other sales organization where we were basically just selling product for another business. But we didn't really like that, and I think Kevin really wanted to start his own, like a company of his own, a business of his own. So me and him got together and we actually did yoga. So I got him into yoga because my mom got into yoga, she got me into yoga, so at the time I got him into yoga. And before the yoga session, he said, hey, I want to start something. And I was like, I don't know about that, just because we were just in that sales organization, and we didn't really like it towards the end. It wasn't fulfilling, I guess. So I was like, I don't know. But then we did the session, and then afterwards we're like, all right, let's do it. So then we immediately drove home and then read up a bunch of names, ideas, and then I just wrote Always True. And he was like, what is that? And then I explained the whole story, which is how it started. And the name originated from my older brother, and he actually passed away 8 years ago.
Okay.
He was a rapper, musician, and artist, and his stage name was Always True. So the whole company is basically living on the legacy of what he stood for and himself. So that's like the origin.
Or means that you dedicated your company to your own brother, or
Yes.
I mean, oh, how sweet. So can I ask you, how did he die?
He was going to school at UCF, and he was 20 years old. And he would like to go out to bars, drink, do all that jazz. And he just wanted to come home back to his apartments, but he had to cross a road, and that road had no lights on it. It was just a very dimly lit road, and he just got hit by a taxi.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So it was a road accident.
Yes.
And actually, this is not in the topic, this is off the topic, but I want to tell you guys that there is actually very dim light all around, even in Gainesville also. Yesterday I was walking. So when you are crossing the road, because you cannot rely on any other person, so please use pedestrian, because there is actually no as such light, and please be safe. So second question I want to ask you that, so did you always wanted to do that, or it's like, no, I don't want to study and I don't want to do that, so it's like if grades are not good, that was the reason? So everybody is doing entrepreneurship, I have to do it, or it was it's like my motto is entrepreneurship, or it's not, no, I cannot study maths, so I will go and open a business. So what was the thing?
I think it's just a mixture of both. It's kind of,
This is honest answer.
everybody like has the ability with like all the resources we have today, phone and all that.
Yeah.
That like it seems so easy to start it, and so it was a mixture of that, a mixture of just a lot of books that we've read, and like marketing books and all this other stuff when we were in the sales organization, and it just like kind of, we still were in school, both of us, but so we still had that, we're still like doing that, but we really just wanted to do our own thing. I guess really Kevin did. I didn't really have the confidence to do that, but Kevin stepped up to the plate and made it happen.
So Kevin, did family support, or they were still no go? go work in Silicon Valley or something like that. I mean, your family is supporting to you start a brand by your own from initial level, because I know it's really hard
Yeah.
from doing something from scratch because you don't have money. You guys are student,
Yeah.
and people don't support easily. And when it comes to financial, or when it's come to support, until you didn't support somebody personally, they will not come to you. I better know now.
Yeah.
So how was it experience?
I think at first, I believe like my family always supported me deep down. I believe that maybe at first they hadn't seen something like that done, and I was like, I'm their child, I'm their son, so or brother, I'm their sibling. So I think they just want me to like be happy and succeed in life and find something that I enjoy and that I can do. So I think at first like I think the support was like, are you sure? It was more of like an are you sure type of thing. But then I think over time, I think that happens, once over time people see that this is something that you are actually doing, like full-fledged, and the support like comes.
Yeah, if you're constantly doing something.
Yeah.
Because at first when you are beginning to do something, everybody likes to talk
Yeah.
about what they're gonna do, but a lot of people don't really act on those situations just because they're just not in the position to act on it at that moment. But a lot of the times people say, "Oh, I'm gonna start this, whatever." And so you're like, "Okay, let me." So basically, the parents are like, "Okay, let me see what you can do," and then it's like, "All right, he's actually been doing this for a while now. It seems like he loves it, so I think I'm gonna support him more now."
Yeah,
Like, kinda,
actually, yes. Thank you, Uncle and Auntie, Kevin's parents, and even Ruth, because that is the perfect way to do. I mean, you should not like, I am with you in every bad decision you take, and this shouldn't be like this, that you have to do certain things which is tradition, or which is you have to be in a certain way.
Yeah.
So yes, you definitely you have to support your kids, but sometimes they don't know. So you have to talk to them, but support them, and only then, if your family is supporting you in something and they are not pushing you out, then you somehow your work is, it's shine somehow when you have support of your family and friends. So from both of you, what is your strategy to lift that business? Because I'm not sure it's not only in Gainesville, it's all around. But what is your idea? What is your strategy to take it a little bit more,
To the next level.
next level? Yeah.
A lot of it's in the works right now, so I can't really explain on that.
Yeah.
But basically, just doing what we're doing, like just constantly and consistently doing, and impacting and inspiring people to do what they want to do. That's kind of the broad basis of what it is. But the other stuff's kind of low key, so right? Feeling? Yeah.
You feeling? Yeah. So, okay. You also support many people. You also do fundraiser for the community, and I saw that you also do sometimes fashion shows, sometimes singing content, and something. Or you always do something to support people who are new in Gainesville, or they want to do something on their own. So, because you are a team now, you, Kevin, and Sam is not here. Hi, Sam.
Hey,
We
Sam.
missed you. We missed you here.
What's
So,
up, Jimmy?
yeah. So, because you are a team of team of three actually. It's like Kevin, Joe, and Nick Jonas. So, yeah, that's cool. Actually, when I was first thought of three of you and said, wow, this is like
The Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers. So, you are not Jonas Brother, you are always co-brothers.
Everybody always says that.
Yeah, exactly. So, have you ever feared, because it's a team of three, it's a team effort, you always there for each other. So, have you ever feel a little bit fear that what if you get separated or something when success came along?
Yeah, I think there's always like an underlying fear of that or any like many situations, but at the end of the day, at least for myself, I think maybe Drew will agree, whatever will happen, it will happen, and just kind of like accept it along the way.
Wow, a small word but actually good. Yeah, we have to accept along the way. So, like you and Sam are brothers, like, and Kevin is your best friend or something. So,
Pretty good friend, yeah. Pretty good friend of mine.
pretty good friend of yours. So, does a relationship affect your business, or personal life or professional life? How you keep up with that, or how you keep them separated?
you're saying
That
the
if you,
relationship between us three,
yeah,
how does that
affects
deal with the business?
yeah, exactly. How did it affect your business?
I think there's just like a little bit of effect. I don't know. I can't really explain exactly what it is,
Mhm.
but to us, it doesn't really get in the way. It's kind of
I mean, how did you do it? Like, not positively. Positively affect is always good, and we
Yeah.
always can handle it.
good.
But like you three are related to each other, and you fight over something at home, like over like
Stupid
maybe
shit.
maybe pizza. That yeah, you take a big slice of pizza. Kevin, I hate you.
Yeah.
But when and back in there, always true. How did you handle it? Because you just fight with Kevin at home.
Yeah.
So how did you handle it? Like you all three.
I think we fought a lot at the beginning, just because like we didn't really know what we were doing or like who we wanted to be or what we wanted to do within the company. So I think we were fighting a lot and clashing just because of the communication. We didn't know like what we were doing. But I think now we don't really fight at all. I mean, Kevin pisses me off sometimes, but it's fine.
It's whatever.
But it's good, you know.
Okay. So you are a student of UA, right?
I was we both were
Oh,
graduated.
which stream?
What?
Stream. I mean, what was your
Major.
major?
Oh, mine was finance.
Finance.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's in right direction. He knows like where I have to put money or not.
Yeah.
And you too?
Marketing.
Okay, now I can understand. Like there, yeah, we
Makes sense.
know what to do and we are doing it right. Good.
That's this kid. It's
Yeah.
great.
So how? I mean, like, what are you thinking about taking this business outside of Gainesville? Like you have here a small a company like this. So
Yes.
do you want to have its franchisee all over the world or somewhere or something like that? So what is your idea behind it and like?
Yeah. The grand idea is basically just to make whatever we want and put
Mhm.
Always True on it. So basically making Always True a household name and something that it really resonates with people regardless of who they are or what they're wearing. So if they don't want to wear an Always True t-shirt, we got an Always True staircase.
Okay.
They can have that in their room. So basically, yes, the goal is always growth. The goal is always expansion. It's just a matter of how we want to do it and which way we want to maneuver in this whole game of life.
Like, oh, that's
Yeah.
true, that's true.
And we're blessed to have the internet too. So we're here locally in Gainesville, but there's the internet. So we have orders coming from all across the U.S. and the world. So we're very lucky on that end too.
Yeah, that's true. So anyone who out there is thinking that, oh, I'm here in India, I cannot spread my business over
Yeah.
there, that's not, this is just an excuse. So yeah, I mean, you have internet to do it, and actually you have to start from somewhere, and if you
course.
want to reach somewhere, you have to at least walk. You cannot run at first, but at least you have to take some steps. So why you, I mean, yeah, I know that everybody wants to be succeeded and they when they are putting efforts. Why you want so desperately to Always True to be name of household?
Because I think it's kind of like what we've been trained to do in society. It's just like, all right, now you got to create something and make that be the biggest thing ever. So
Okay.
I think it's just ingrained in our society to do that. Personally, I love Always True. I love my brother, so it almost seems natural to me to
Okay,
do
so-
that. And also the aura of it just feels good, being always true to who you are, no matter like
Yeah.
what situation you're in or what you're feeling, who you're at, like whatever it is, in whatever position and time you're in. If you remain always true, you'll be fine.
Wow, that's beautiful. So I think you are also giving honor to our brother, and that's really sweet thing. And I think this gives you a positive energy. And so Kevin, are you feeling pressure that because of society we have to make this Always True a household name, or this is no, you are not feeling pressure at all?
I mean, I definitely feel like there's a level of pressure for sure. But I feel like a lot of times, like what's meant to happen will. And like I'm blessed to have, for example, Drew by my side, who has that idea in his mind that he wants this to be a household name. And for me, it's like I trust him and I put my faith in that, and I put my faith in the idea of Always True as well. So I know the pressure's there in a sense, but at the end of the day, the pressure's all in your mind.
Yes, true.
You know.
True, yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So yes, and even when you like something and when you love something, so it doesn't feel like you're working. Like in my case, I feel like that. So yeah, take pressure, but don't take pressure.
Yeah.
So yeah. So do you have any advice for any person, like any Drew or Kevin sitting out there who want to start their business? Not there that they are not good with their grades, just because everybody wants to create their name, or maybe some want to
Everyone
like
wants to
give
be
something.
famous.
Yeah,
Exactly.
famous. I don't know about it. Maybe, but
Maybe.
yeah. But yeah, everybody want to create or make a footmark on their society.
Legacy.
Everybody a legacy.
Yeah.
So what do you want to tell the small kid or even grad student out there?
Should I look at the camera? and say
Yes.
that?
Yeah, talk to
Yes,
I mean,
talk to the audience.
I would just say to do you and to do something, and whatever it is, do it well, put your faith in it, and if it's meant to be, it will be, and if it's not, then it won't. If you mess up, you try something else. If it succeeds, awesome, run with it. But like I said, the pressure's all in your mind, so just do you, and don't be
Wow.
afraid.
And Drew, what's your start?
What he said. No, I'm just kidding. Basically along the lines of what he said. But I would just say just start doing stuff. You don't have to do any intense change of your lifestyle or anything. Just find something that you like to do. Could be multiple things. Just go at those things in small amounts. Like if you want to make a song, all right, what do I have to do? Okay, I need a piece of paper and I need a pen. All right, now I'm gonna write it down. It could be a couple lines, could be 2 letters, could be a dot, whatever it is. All you have to do is just do it. If you like it, continue it. If you don't, do something else, and that's it.
Wow, that's good. For me, keep a balance.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And okay, so now after all these serious talks, we wanna ask you one-liner. You have to answer that quick. So, your crush, Drew.
This wonderful woman named Wesley.
Oh, okay. We want to listen a little bit more higher.
Yeah.
I thought you are going to answer some celebrity. Leslie, he loves you. Now I can see that.
Wesley.
Wesley,
Yeah,
sorry.
not Wesley.
Wesley.
Love you, Wesley.
Oh God, Drew, it's so cool. Kevin, you?
It's my girlfriend, Natalia.
Talia.
Natalia, yeah. And
Natalia.
my mom,
Okay.
Angela.
Anyway.
Yeah. My
Now
grandmother.
they are a bunch of good people. Otherwise, I always expect that people would say Julia Roberts or
Yeah.
like Dikhi Padukone or like this. Okay.
No.
So
It's in the league.
yeah, you're good, man. Okay, pizza or tacos?
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Pizza for sure.
It is like pizza for sure. So are you a night owl or a morning person?
It depends. Lately, morning.
Lately morning.
Yeah, lately, yeah.
Depends.
Wow, I'm just like I'm quite flexible.
Yeah.
Alibaba or Tesla?
Probably, Tesla's really cool. Cars are cool. I would love to have one. But I feel like at this point in time, I use Alibaba more. But I don't even use Alibaba. I haven't bought something off Alibaba in I don't even know how long. So, Tesla.
Oh God, cool. You?
Yeah, I would say Tesla, just because if we're talking like projection of like what they can do for society as a whole, I feel like Tesla is a bigger company
Yeah,
that can do that
that's
as
true,
opposed
yeah.
to Alibaba,
And
which is
yeah.
still a good company. We still use it for clothes and getting connected with manufacturers and stuff, but it's just a different.
Yeah, I mean, Tesla is like people's dream, to buy a Tesla, though, and he has a Tesla or she has a Tesla, so yeah, I can get that.
Yeah.
So, any sector other than clothing you want to invest or you want to go in?
Yeah, music.
Same.
Yeah, he was like, we're twins, brother. You're like my brother. Ditto. Okay, so your target audience, Silicon Valley, like this, or hippie? Your target audience for your clothing, sweetie.
Both.
Both.
Oh, we are seeing some, March group actually. Okay. So, what is your favorite business icon, Drew?
This dude named Virgil Abloh. He's a fashion designer. He owns a company called Off-White.
kid named Drew Howard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He's a
and
man.
okay. I get that. It's like no need to explain. And so they both of them are your inspiration as well, or because sometimes business icon like in Sherlock Holmes. I love that line. It said starting he says he's a great man, and then he said at last he said he's a good man. So it doesn't necessarily to be the great man be your inspiration. So who is your inspiration?
Probably my older brother. Always true.
Oh wow, how cute. And you, Kevin?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely Drew.
Oh God, not even. Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
For real. Any line or any duration you love. Like for me, it's like keep a balance between professional and personal life, something like that.
Yeah, I always use the line, keep pushing. Oh, you want to see my tattoo?
Yeah, he has a tattoo.
Crowds
Check
wanting
it
to
out.
hear.
Check it out. Keep
Crowds.
pushing. I always wanted to have a tattoo here.
Mhm.
Family.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Family, I love you, but I cannot bear the pain of needles. I think, I cannot do that. So I write by pencil or by pen, family. That's
Yeah,
all.
All the time?
Yeah, most
Yeah.
of the time.
You don't have a tattoo?
No, I want to, but
Yeah, this
I
was the
went.
first one.
There is a shop near UC University Club. I went there so many times,
Oh.
and I couldn't do it.
It doesn't hurt that bad.
I don't know, but I love you, my family. It's just I thought it.
It actually feels kind of good. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll try it. So, your inspiration?
My quotation would probably be always true.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if he's stick to it, yeah, it's like he's stick to always good. So, any celebrity you want to endorse your clothing brand?
Kid Rock.
Oh, cool. You?
Uh,
Don't say same. I'll kill you.
I was not. I would say like, I don't know, maybe someone like J. Cole.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know J. Cole? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like J. Cole. He seems pretty chill dude.
He's somehow,
Pretty cool.
yeah, and somehow it's a clothing brand. I don't know, people are seeing right audience or something. Now Rihanna, from music to clothing, and but she's doing amazing actually. Her few ideas are good actually. Okay, now if I gave you $100 to both of you, so will you give it to the charity or will you put it in your own always true?
I would. Is it like the only $100 that I have?
Yeah.
Like the last $100.
Not last, not
Or you just give me $100?
not last $100. What really? I will give you 100. So will you be donated to someone or will you be put into your business or?
It'd probably go into some sort of fund so I can make it turn into $1,000. You know,
And then you can donate to
and then I
charity.
can donate some.
See, I
Charity.
can't wait to send this because I remember.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's cool. So, I really, I'm really happy to have you guys here, and you are such an inspiration for the local community, for starting your own brand, and for supporting local people, for fundraising, for helping them. Because sometimes, that what I always said that you don't need to be there for somebody to like financially. Or maybe, but if you are there for anybody and if you are giving them for few tips or advice or when they are feeling low, you are there and you are telling them that how to make their own way, or being their mentor is really, really necessary because any energy which is not channeled is a waste energy. For me also, I always had lots of ideas, lots of energy. But something I didn't have like patience, calm. I always wanted to be run, or maybe I get so many like worried so much. So for me, my husband is like really, really inspirational for me because he's so calm. So with him, somehow I am calm. So if I'm doing something and it didn't pay me off, I will not get sad. I'll not get angry. I'll try to keep up a good work. So that is a good work you are doing. You are supporting people out there. You are telling them that yes, if you start good and if you are there to take the consequences and then start again, then there will be opportunity for you, and be always true to yourself. So on that note, we have little cute gifts to you. So it's like my way to say thank you for putting those fundraiser when people need them, and for showcase the local talent when they need them. Even you guys are really young. They are student. They are doing so much help for local people, and they are having their own company at this age. So like you are really inspiration. So keep that good work, and with that Fanta fill cup. They are not drinking coffee in these cup. They are drinking Fanta. So we should ask money from Fanta. This is for you, Drew. And
Here, Kevin, you have this one.
okay.
Thank you.
This one suits you more.
This is it. You guys know each other.
Yes.
Thank you for being there.
Can we open it and show the camera?
Yeah, you can show that if you want.
Oh, I like this one.
It's cute.
Thank you.
Thank you for being there, and keep up the good work. And for you, please watch our show regularly, and if you are local, please nominate your superhero, nominate any person you think they are doing good work, or even they are helping you out there. So nominate them, follow us on Superhero Next Door on Instagram, on YouTube, and their link will be always true, will be in the description also. So if you are anywhere, you are in India, Pakistan, China, Germany. So because I was there, so I love those people. So yeah, anywhere around the world you can order their clothes, because they are student like us, and they are showing us a way that we can be a student and we can start our own organization without spending so much money and putting like an office in home, or having chat at a Starbucks, making a Starbucks at office. So they are showing us a really good way. So keep updated, subscribe us, like us. This is your show, and keep us. And goodbye, Sabak Khair, Sayonara, and always Sabak Khair. K from the Big Lotus. Mwah! Bye bye. Bye bye.
Yes.
Yeah, adios.